2027, nothing will stop Tinubu from second term, APC forum says. Can you imagine? So APC is already boasting that nothing will stop Tinubu in 2027. He is just barely 19 months, yes, into his first term. Not even up to 2 years yet, because it will be 2 years by May 29. So now, they're already boasting of 2027 that nothing will stop Tinubu. Yeah, we know that nothing will stop Tinubu now because they have all the instrumentality of government in their pocket to rig and to correct and to snatch and to run with it. That's what they want to do again. But then, let's see exactly what some people are saying about it. Okay? Chairman of the North Central All Progressive Congress APC Forum, Alhaji Saleh Zazaga, has asserted that there is no force capable of preventing President Bola Tinubu from securing victory in the 2027 presidential election. No force. Okay? That statement has also ruled away God. When Abacha said nobody, even God cannot stop him, God stopped him. So in a statement issued in Abuja on Friday, January 3, 2025, Zazaga expressed confidence that Nigerians will overwhelmingly support Tinubu for a second term in office in 2027, as his policies are expected to have positively transformed the nation by the time of the election. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? People are still promising and lying to us, but it's just a matter of time. We can see. Nigeria News reports that Zazaga, who is also a member of the APC Presidential Campaign Council from the 2023 election, made these comments in response to statements from Hashimu Suleiman Dugurawa, the chairman of the Kano State New NNPP party. Okay? So Hashim Suleiman Dugurawa is the new chairman of the Kano State New Nigerian People's Party, NNPP. So Dungurawa has recently cautioned Tinubu to brace for defeat should he choose to pursue a second term in 2027. So during a press conference in Kano on Thursday, January 2nd, 2025, Dungurawa claimed that Nigerians would vote Tinubu out in 2027 due to his policies perceived as detrimental to the populace. Of course, those policies are truly detrimental to the populace, killing businesses. He said, with these harsh anti-masses policies and your stance on them, just prepare for defeat in the next general elections. You either change them or we Nigerians together will change you. Dugurawa warned Tinubu, adding that NNPP national leader, Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, would defeat Tinubu in 2027. Woo! This one a lie first. Let me concur say this one a lie. I agree that this one a lie. During the 2023 election, we saw how Kwankwaso was very stubborn, and he said he is the first to beat. He will not merge with Obi. He will not merge with PDP. He will not merge with anybody. He is a first to beat. He must be the president of Nigeria. Ha! Now, in fact, this headline goes sweet. That Rabiu Kwankwaso vows to win or defeat Tinubu in 2027. Oh boy. This one I lie first. I know say outside Kano State, this man called Rabiu Kwankwaso cannot get a single vote. In the last election, what was his performance? He was far number 4, if not number 5. Very far. I don't even know his position. It was only Kano State that he got election. He's still saying that he will defeat Tinubu in 2027. If there's anybody that will defeat Tinubu, it's not Kwankwaso. We know that. We are talking about Atiku or Obi. Atiku cannot come because it's not the time for the North yet. So anybody that defeating or that's going to replace Tinubu must come from the South. That is it. In as much as I'm not in alignment with Tinubu's administration and policies, I advocate that another Southerner take over from him. Okay? So with these problems and many more created by the APC government, it is just a matter of time. But we are going to ensure that Tinubu is out in 2027 and Kwankwaso, a true Democrat, comes in. Hey, I've never seen something. These guys are living in, do I call it fool's paradise, or living in an illusion, or they're still in the dreamland? Because they're not talking like people who are actually conscious. They're not talking like people who are hearing, seeing, and smelling. I'm telling you. Hey, Dungurawa, sorry for you. Hashimu Suleiman, Dungurawa, sorry for you. You and Kwankwaso, you are not going anywhere. We know that. No magic will stop Tinubu in 2027. APC had replied that there's no magic that will stop Tinubu in 2027. That's what they're saying. In response to the remarks made by the NNPP leader, Zazaga emphasized that the APC under Tinubu's leadership is certain to maintain the presidency in 2027. Zazaga asserted that the courageous measures implemented by Tinubu, including the elimination of the fuel subsidy and the floating of the naira, were essential actions required to steer the nation in a positive direction. That causes problem now. You removed fuel subsidy, you floated naira exchange rate without risk assessment, without providing mitigations in place, and now you're suffering people. You are calling it boldness. This is destruction. This is not boldness. This is one-time destruction of life and property. So Zazaga remarked that Tinubu deserves recognition for making decisions that, in his view, previous governments hesitated to undertake. And he expressed confidence that Nigerians would soon experience the beneficial outcomes of these policies. There is no magic that will make Tinubu lose the presidential election in 2027. There is no way the President Bola Tinubu-led APC government will not have a second term in office. And this is not because of the incumbency factor, but due to the fact that the president is doing well and his achievement will be appreciated by Nigerians come 2027. Lies. So the policies introduced by President Tinubu, such as subsidy removal and floating the naira exchange rate, are necessary steps that had to be taken for the good of the country. Can you imagine? These are sycophants. And their life is not anywhere better. They are also suffering. Quite unfortunate. President Tinubu should be commended for his courage in taking the decisions which became vital to the survival of the country, because previous administrations failed to do the right thing. Already, the positive impact of removal of the subsidy and floating in naira exchange rate is being felt, and by the time the next election come around, Nigeria's economy would have been fully repositioned on the path of sustainable growth, that Nigerians would have no choice but to elect President Tinubu for a second term. Hey, now, wow. Why are these people lying like this? Eh? Why are these people lying like this? I'm telling you, Tinubu policies shows he is taking Nigeria in the right direction. Zazaga is still speaking. So the APC leader stated that Tinubu suggested tax reforms, which he characterized as pro-poor, would be advantageous for the general populace and promote the growth of small enterprises. Zazaga also emphasized that the North Central APC Forum had expressed its support for Tinubu's re-election after evaluating his administration's performance, awarding the president favorable ratings in areas such as security, appointments, infrastructure, the economy, and more. Make una the lie they go. So finally, he stressed that just as it did in 2023 election, the North Central APC Forum will work for Tinubu's re-election in 2027. You lie. Nigerians go make sure say you not get anything. So if nothing can stop PBAT's second term, Almighty Allah will stop him. Exactly. Another Northerner has countered this Zazaga, because what Zazaga is saying is actually not correct. But even if Tinubu is going to be stopped, Kwankwaso is not the person that will replace him. Kwankwaso is just very, very... In fact, Kwankwaso is in obscurity. Nobody is seeing him. That is the truth. Because you are only benefactors, but you are not God, the maker of heaven and earth. Exactly. Zazaga is just a benefactor from the North Central APC. And that is why he's saying what he's saying. He's a sycophant. Okay? But it's not God. Let that time come and you know how far. All I know is that if God wants to stop Tinubu, if God wants to hear the prayer of Nigerians, Tinubu will be stopped. The way Abacha was stopped if care is not taken. But if Tinubu is to be stopped, Kwankwaso is not the person that will take over from him. Kwankwaso is just ranting to get recognition. He has no political clout to defeat Tinubu, Atiku, or Peter Obi. or even Showore. That is the truth. He has no clout whatsoever to defeat those 4 people. So let him go and sleep. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment, as this is what Zazaga is saying in response to what Suleiman Dungurawa of NNPP Kano has boasted about. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.